Hello guys, Keiko37 here, and today I'm going to be showing you some gates, some redstone logic gates. So to start off, this is the input-output gate. I mean, this is the simplest gate, and before I show you that, I am going to teach you what input is and what is an output. So an input is the information that goes into the device, and the output is the information that goes out of the device. So for instance, input can either be on or off, and the output can be on and off. And as we can see now, the input is, so this is the input and it is off. And in the input-output gate, the output will be the same as the input. So if it's on, it's the same as the input. The output is the same as the input. That is on. And the next gate is the NOT gate. The NOT gate is the exact same opposite than the input-output gates. So if we look at it here, we can see that so the input is off, the output is the exact opposite from the input. So if this is off, this will be on, and if this is on, this will be off. So it's pretty simple. There's a torch here. When you give power to a torch, the torch turns off, and it doesn't provide any power to this redstone line. The next gate is the AND gate, and for this gate and all the other gates, you will need the two inputs and only one output. So in the AND gate, as you can see, as long as one input is off, the output will be off. So for instance, this, it's still off, this, it's still off, but only if both of them are on, then the output is gonna be on. So that's the AND gate, and you can see how it works. This is the so it's the input here and a torch here, so it's basically two NOT gates connected with a redstone line that is connected with this torch, and as long as one of them are off, this torch will be off, which means that this line is gonna be off. So that's the AND gate. And the next gate is the NOT gate. So with the NOT gate, we also have two inputs and one output. It is the exact opposite from the AND gate. So if we do, so before it was as long as one was off, then it would be off. But now it's the exact same opposite. So as long as something is off, it's gonna be on. So the only way for it to be off is to turn the both inputs so that the both inputs are on. So it's pretty simple. It's the same as this, but without the torch. And the next gate is the OR gate, and the OR gate works, it's really simple. So as long as there is one that is on, it will be on. So I mean, I think that you get the point. I mean, if one or more inputs are on, then the output will be on. And the next gate is the NOR gate. and the NOR gate is the exact same opposite of the OR gate. So if we take a look here, we can see that this is just an OR gate, but with a NOT gate in front of the output. So before in the OR gate, if one or more inputs are on, it will be on, so we can see that. But in here it's the exact same opposite, so if one of them are on or more, it will be off. And only in this case, where they are both off, is gonna be on. So there we do on. Okay, so the next gate is the XOR gate. So this is a bit complicated. So in the XOR gate, how do I explain this? So whenever the two inputs are opposite of each other, it's gonna be on. So you can see that right now the inputs are both off, so they're not opposite, and it's off. But if one of them are opposite, so now it's on off, it's on. Or if it's off on, so it will also be on. And so yeah, this isn't opposite, so this is the same thing. So off on is equal on, which means that this is off. And the way that this is built is we have two torches here, so that's not A input and not B input, or not first input, not second input. And together they combine to this, and this takes the not A. No, this is just not A or not B. Yeah, I think that. And this one is not A or B. Okay, it's complicated, but I think you get the point. And this the XNOR gate. So this was the XOR, and this is the XNOR gate, as the opposite of the XOR gate. So if we take a look here, we just got the same gate, but with a NOT gate here. So NOT gates are also called converters, and it just does the exact opposite. So before, if they were equal, then the input would be off, but now if they're equal, the input will be on. And the opposite of this. Okay, you get the point of these. So you just put a NOT gate on the XOR gate. And the next gate is the RS NOR latch gate. And this gate requires buttons, because buttons are different from levers. I mean, it's just a short amount of power. And in this case, we have two inputs, so the first input and the second input. And we have two outputs, so this is so far the first gate with two outputs. So this is output 1 and output 2. And the RS NOR latch, what it does is you push the button. Now this output is on, but no matter how much or how long you push the button, it will stay on. And the only way to get it back in the original form is to press this button, and it's the same thing. So no matter how much I push it, it's not going to change the position. So that's the RS NOR latch gate. And the next gate is the RS non-latch gate. So it also has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, but it's used with levers. And we can see that it's basically a NOT gate. So this is off and this is on, so we can flip it, and it's basically like a NOT gate and a NOT gate here. So this is the input, so the input is off and this is on, so just changes positions. But the interesting thing about this is when you get something off, either input A or input B, the second input will always stay on, so it can turn off. So we can also lock it with, so now it's off and this is locked, so now it can't be powered off. And the way this is built, I mean, you can see it. You can pause the video and make it yourself. And that's basically all of the gates, and I'm just going to be showing you the old version of a repeater. So before, when people didn't have this to extend the redstone line, so this extends the redstone line. Before, people used this structure. So basically 2 stone or 2 material of some kind, 2 torches and 1 redstone line, or redstone dust, or redstone, whatever you want to call it. And so this also extends the line of the redstone, so we have a very, very long line. And we put one of these here and it will extend the line, and it does the exact same thing as the repeater. And yeah, guys, that are all of the gates, and yeah, I mean, bye guys.